There we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Jack of All Trivia. We are actually going to do a wrestling match, even though it's Friday. We're going to mix things up a little bit. So I am joined with my co-host, my NWO teammate, James Shimo, who's also the wrestling champion. We have Grant and Chris Day, who have been wanting to face each other for quite some time now. So I'm glad we can make that happen. James, how are you feeling after your match just ended?
Hey, yeah. I've actually had two matches this evening. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go ahead. But yeah, I'm feeling too sweet. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. These guys have been running their mouths back and forth, just laying into each other, and it's finally time to put up or shut up. Let's see who has what it takes. Put them in the sports cars, spin them down the road towards each other. Let's see who blinks. Time to play chicken.
Absolutely. Well said. So with that, do you want to interview our two competitors and then we'll get going?
Absolutely, I will. So let's start off with the guy who kind of put this whole thing into motion. Like I said, running his mouth, the one and only Chris Day. Chris, first of all, nice to see you in wrestling finally. But more importantly, why in the hell would you want to piss off Grant Gregory? I mean, the guy's a beast in pretty much every other trivia league. I mean, were you just begging for an ass whooping? Go for it. I mean, tell us what was going through your head.
Whoa, 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 whoa. First off, you didn't introduce me right. Finally, Chris Day has come back to the Jote Wrestling Trivia. Let me tell you something right now. I have a lot of respect for Grant Gregory. I've said this before, and I'll say this again. He's from England. No, wait, Australia. He's from Australia, from the land down under. You know, I've had a lot of girls from the land down under, and they left the same second day. But it doesn't mean anything, because here's the thing. He's 1-6 in other leagues right now. Like, he really, really is. I have much respect for Grant Gregory, and I don't mean this personally, but I'm going to whoop his candy ass, and I've said it before, and I've said it again. I've had a fluke. I really did have a fluke. I was a freaking idiot that night. But I'm not afraid to say this because I have much respect, and when I have much respect for my competitors, I mean this, is that when I came from a family of wrestlers, which I did, I never put that. My grandfather spent 20 years, and he bled his soul, and he unfortunately is not with us anymore. But I'm here just to prove that somebody like me, you know, you may hate me, do whatever you want, but I'm just here to prove. And even if I don't win, and even if I get ass with I'm just here to prove that not everybody has to take such jokes literally, because I've always been felt like a joke here. I'm more than that. And I'm here to prove. I'm not here to just get a whoop happy. I'm here to prove my name, and that's what I'm here for.
All right. Before we get started, can anybody find a translator to make sense of what the hell he just said? But in any case, hopefully things go your way today. We'll see exactly how that works. Thank you very much, Chris Day. Let's move over to Grant Gregory. Grant, first of all, nice to have you here in the Wrestling Trivia League. How are you feeling going into this match today? Were you surprised that Chris Day called you out? Of all people, he picked you, and of all people, it was Chris Day. Did that kind of throw you a little bit? Like, what was going through your mind when you saw that?
I won't lie. Every time Chris Day posts a video, I get notifications because I don't have that friend who has that ultimate level of cringe until I met Chris Day. I don't know what's cringier. His call-outs, his camera angles. He's got a giant light behind his head that's completely blowing it out. You're in film school, man. You know how to light a room. Don't be that guy. It's brilliant. Chris Day is the ultimate collection of everything that's wrong and right in this world in one package. And he calls me out from it. Of course I'm going to do it. He could call me out to a sailing boat match. I've never sailed. I'll still do it. This would be fantastic. Why would I ever turn this opportunity down? The sound bites alone are going to pay for it. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, absolutely. We look forward to seeing what you are able to do against Chris Day. As The Rock would probably say, the Kevin Kelly of Jack of All Trivia, the one we always love to make fun of. With that, I will turn it back over to the lovely and talented Miss Nicole Morris to get things underway.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. There is this is round one. There's 8 questions. Every question is worth 1 point. There is no stealing. And it does not count against you if you get it wrong. Any questions for round one?
Let's do this.
All right. Chris, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Then let's get started. Question number 1 comes in the category of mixed bag, kind of. Who was Bill Goldberg's first opponent on a WWE pay-per-view in 2003? What, Chris? With your cackling laugh?
My very awful laugh.
Shit. I know I saw this one.
I mean, the fact that it's the first question after everything makes me laugh as to who the answer is, but...
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, pen didn't work.
Pens down.
All right, we will go to Chris first.
I will say it's probably one of my all-time favorite promos ever done by a wrestler, and that is The Rock, my homeboy.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, to Grant.
No.
All right, question number 2. Who won the 8-man Gold Rush tournament on Raw in May of 2005?
Fun tournament overall.
It was good.
I've seen this one.
A lot of interweaving storylines, a lot of very, very interesting outcomes.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and we'll be looking for answers in 5, 4,
God damn it.
3, 2.
Can I get a repeat, please?
1.
All right, one repeat. Who won the 8-man Gold Rush tournament on Raw in May of 2006?
Wait, hold on. You said 2005.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. 2005.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
All right, who won the 8-man Gold Rush tournament on Raw in May of 2005? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. But yeah, no, this was it was a good tournament. I miss, back in the day stuff.
Yeah, they need to do more tournaments nowadays. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Mr. Grant Gregory.
My boy Edge.
That is correct for 1 point. To Chris.
I got mixed up when she messed that up, but I put Eddie Guerrero. So
How are you gonna blame me for 1 year? They didn't have a 6.
Look, it's been
Wrong.
a long time since I watched 2005 wrestling.
You said I got it mixed up because.
Well, you said 2006, but
Okay.
I was thinking of something else. I really was. I was thinking of Triple H.
It wasn't Triple H. It was Edge.
I know it was, but wasn't he involved? H. That's why I thought of that.
All right, moving on.
Yes, please.
Question number 3. Blame me for your not knowing self. Question number 3 comes in the category of Survivor Series. Who was the first person to come down to the ring at the 2014 Survivor Series? I feel like if you know wrestling, this is kind of it sounds like a dumb question, but
Oh, it's an extremely dumb question, but I've got an even dumber answer, so.
Perfect.
Can you repeat
My
that again,
favorite.
please? I'm sorry.
That's 2.
Okay. Who was the first person to come down to the ring at the 2014 Survivor Series? Done with that.
Oh shit. Was that? Oh, I might change my answer. I think that happened. No. Oh fuck it. All right. I've done this.
5,
This has bit me in the
4,
ass already today. So
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Chris.
I guess Stephanie McMahon.
That is incorrect. Grant.
was that the one Sting came in?
Oh,
No,
no.
unfortunately, it was actually Chris was close. It was Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. Okay.
Wasn't that that was
Mac.
wasn't he in Survivor Series? This thing was in Survivor Series.
He wasn't the first one. I said it was the wrong answer.
No, I know, but I was trying to think if he was in that Survivor Series.
That's right. I went to my default answer, Randy Orton. I thought that's probably not right.
Yeah, nope. It was Mr. McMahon. All right. Question number 4 comes in the category of Royal Rumble. Who won the first ever Royal Rumble match?
God.
Royal Rumble,
This
I
guy
think, is always my favorite pay-per-view of the year, besides WrestleMania.
Oh, hands down.
But like just the Rumble itself is always been my favorite.
Oh yeah, favorite match type of all time.
Oh, yeah.
That's incredible.
You know
Oh,
what? I might actually ask for a repeat.
5. Okay, repeat.
Yes, repeat or no?
Yeah. I want to repeat. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
Who won the very first Royal Rumble match?
Okay.
Damn, a long
What?
This
Nah,
guy's definitely one of the more interesting winners of all time because he doesn't really stand out as much when you look at a lot of the other competitors who've won the match.
Right. Absolutely. It was definitely times were a lot different then.
Very
Yeah.
true. But they hadn't instituted the rule about title shots at that point either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. I believe we're going to Chris. No.
I
sorry.
kind of was at no Grant. Okay,
Yeah. But go ahead.
sorry.
Just
You're good.
Jim
You want me to?
yes.
that's correct.
Please. No, I can't hear him.
Oh, wait, Jim Duggan.
Yes, that's correct.
I wasn't. I put Ultimate Warrior. I got mixed up.
Okay, that is incorrect. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Hacksaw
So
Jim Duggan.
Grant 1 point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I couldn't remember his name. That's why I was like, what's the other one? Is it Ken Duggan? Jim Duggan? I knew it was something like that. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, next question comes in the category of Money in the Bank. What year was the first Money in the Bank pay-per-view?
oh, I got this wrong on the testing one. That was what I said last time, I think. Or, I don't know if that was right or wrong.
Interesting times too.
Very true.
Money in the Bank. It's not my favorite pay-per-view, but
This
Nah,
past
in my
year
mind,
was pretty good.
Shit. Not match. Repeat.
okay.
Alright, so there.
All right. What year was the first Money in the Bank pay-per-view?
That one.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's all right.
Yeah. Like I
This
said,
past
I'd
year-
prefer they kept the match as an annual thing at WrestleMania. That just seemed to be more interesting to me. Way better than the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Oh,
That's
Fight
been
me.
the stupidest thing ever.
Anything's better than that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. We will go to Chris.
2006.
That is incorrect. Grant.
I originally wrote 2005, then went 2011, and went, no, I think it's 2010.
2010 is correct. Very nice.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I was thinking about like the briefcase itself.
No, the event that was actually in 2005 when I first saw it. So that's what I originally put down because that's when I first remember seeing it.
No, I said the pay-per-view.
And that's what. And then when she said pay-per-view, I went,
Oh.
oh wait.
Okay.
why I
Yeah,
asked
that's
for a repeat.
my fault. Sorry about that. I got mixed up. Good. It was 2005 though, right?
The first
When
Money in
the-
the Bank
the
match
three
itself.
kills? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next question. Comes in the category of WrestleMania. What band has played Triple H's theme song live twice at WrestleMania?
Yeah. Triple H's theme is definitely one of the more recognizable ones throughout
Absolutely.
the WWE lexicon.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, right up there, of course, with Stone Cold and The Rocks.
And Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, very true.
I wrote the lead singer's name down instead of the band, and then I remembered.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Grant.
It was Lemmy from Motorhead.
That is correct. And Chris.
Motorhead.
That is also correct.
Rest in peace, Lemmy. I loved Lemmy. He was one of the best I think I've ever heard in that rock genre.
Nah.
All right, and I believe this is our last question.
Believe so.
Okay. I thought so, but I'm like, maybe I skipped one.
I've only got 7 down.
Okay.
This will be
Yeah,
7?
no, I mean the one I'm gonna ask is 8, right?
No, this is 7.
Yes.
I think. Is it?
Oh, this is 7. Okay.
I've only got 6 answers written down. So, what about you,
Okay.
Chris?
Well, then we'll go to question number 7. I don't know. All right, question number 7. Bear with me. Okay, it's gonna actually come in the category of Money in the Bank. Who was the first superstar to win the Money in the Bank ladder match?
No, it's not.
That big
Okay.
sigh.
Yeah, because I'm feeling I got this, but if I fuck it up, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Look, wait, I got to change pen.
Okay.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
See, like I know some of the realistic, aggression shit, but like that pisses me off too, because some of it I don't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we're gonna go to Chris first.
Edge.
That is correct for 1 point. Grant,
Yeah, I crossed out Jericho and went Edge. So
Edge is correct.
Was Jericho second?
Nah, Jericho has never won a Money in the Bank ladder match.
I
thought
couldn't
he
remember,
had.
and then I went, oh wait a minute.
Nope.
No, he invented it, but he has never won it.
Right. All right. Last question of round number 1 is going to come in the category of ECW. What was Steve Austin's nickname in ECW?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Oh.
I remember when I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I was young. And I would be at my dad's, and he has a sunroom attached to his house, and I would make my stepsister watch ECW with me.
Mhm.
And we would sit there and just, it was so crazy. It's fun.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Mr. Grant.
No, I was going to write Skull something or other, but I couldn't write it down, so yeah, I got nothing.
All right, Mr. Day.
I messed up, I think. I put Stunning Steve Austin, which I think was in like a different league.
Yeah, no. What I'm looking for is Superstar.
Super
See,
star.
I don't like that. The
Well, I'm
kids
sorry,
have
but
something better.
He looked weird with blonde hair. I just don't like it. So
Yeah, he did.
I know. He did.
He looked a lot better bald.
All right, so that completes round number 1. James, what is our score?
Yes, so as of right now, the score is Grant Gregory in the lead with 5 points, and Chris Day is trailing just behind with 3 points.
All right, awesome. So going into round number 2, it is going to work like this for everybody watching. Round 2 is going to be made up of 4 questions. If you get it right, it's 2 points. If you need to go to multiple choice and get it correct, it'll be 1 point. There'll be 4 questions in the category that I've pre-selected, and stealing is allowed. All right, so any questions?
No.
All right. Grant, since you are winning, would you like to go first or would you like to defer to Mr. Day?
Keep the foot on the throat. I'll go first.
All righty. Your category tonight comes in the category. If I can find it now that I lost it. Bear with me. All right, that comes in the I lied.
Sorry, what one was it?
Oh, I didn't say it yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm a mess. No, it's fine. All right, yours comes in the category of Survivor Series.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Who was the sole survivor in the main event at the first Survivor Series?
I might need to go to multiple choice, I think. Yeah, I'll go multiple choice, please.
All right. Was it Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Bam Bam Bigelow, or Macho Man Randy Savage?
Go Hogan.
That is incorrect. Chris with a chance to steal.
I'm going to guess. Macho Man Randy Savage.
No. Correct
No.
answer is Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Oh, I didn't even see that
figured.
name. Jesus Christ, otherwise I would have picked that. He only lost 1 match, so. Ugh.
All right. Question number 2. Who was the first eliminated in the opening match at Survivor Series 1993?
Okay, these are really good questions. Just trying to think who would fucking in there. The one. And was he? No, just.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Lex Luger.
1.
That is incorrect. Chris with a chance to steal.
Can you repeat that question?
That'll
You want
be
to do the
3.
repeat for it?
I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Who was the first eliminated in the opening match at Survivor Series 1993?
I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess.
5, 4,
Bam
3,
Bam Bigelow. I'm not sure.
2, 1.
Correct answer is Diesel.
Oh,
really?
Randy Savage got him.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Question number 3. Who was the first guy eliminated in the opening match at Survivor Series 1991?
All right, so 91.
These Survivor Series questions are always tough because there's like 10 different men you could choose from in most of these.
Yeah. So the first one. Oh, fucking the pommy fella. What's his name?
5, 4,
British Bulldog.
3.
Wait, what was your answer?
British Bulldog.
That is the fact that I lost my thing. That is correct.
Hey, there it is. 2 points.
2 points. All
That new
right.
generation just like always fucks with me.
Okay. So anyways, question number 4. At the 2003 Survivor Series, who did Kane beat in an ambulance match?
Oh, it
One of
was.
my faves.
That wasn't me. No, it wasn't. Shit. How am I blanking on this?
5, 4, 3.
Give me multiple choice, please.
Okay. Was it The Big Show, The Undertaker, Shane McMahon, or
Shane McMahon.
Brock? That is correct.
I was actually thinking of wrestlers.
Good job.
Alrighty. So after Grant's round 2, what score are we at, James?
All right, Grant has extended his lead to 8 points, but Chris Day is still sitting in the back with 3. So he's got an opportunity here.
All right. So moving on to Chris. The category that was pre-selected for you is King of the Ring.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Who won the 1994 King of the Ring tournament?
Multiple choice.
All right. Was it Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mabel, The Rock, or Owen Hart?
Owen Hart.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 2. Who won the tag team title match at the King of the Ring 2000 event?
Multiple choice.
Was it the Hardy Boys, TNA, Too Cool, or Edge and Christian?
Edge and Christian?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct for 1
Damn,
point.
I remembered that one too.
I was thinking, yeah.
All right. Question number 3. Who won the 1995 King of the Ring tournament?
I don't want to fuck this up, so multiple choice.
Was it Stone Cold Steve Austin, Owen Hart, Mabel, or Kane?
Mabel.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Final question. Who won the WWF title match at King of the Ring in 1997?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That is incorrect.
Oh, he won it, though. Damn it. I know it. I fucked up.
So what was the question? I'll get a repeat, please.
Okay. Who won the WWF title match at King of the Ring 1997?
I'm so mad now.
Is that Undertaker?
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm so mad.
Nice one.
Because he won the event, not the shit.
Yep. Listening to the questions is key.
Thanks, Nicole. I never heard of that before.
And clearly, I see that tonight.
No, it was just a mishap. It happens.
Okay. All right. After round number 2, James, what is our score?
All right, so with that steal, Grant extended his lead to 10 points, and Chris Day is trailing with 6 points.
All right, we have a match. All right, so the third category is going to work like this. You both can pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10. With those 3 numbers, the first question will be worth 2 points, second question will be worth 3 points, and the final question will be worth 5 points. Grant, you are in the lead, so you could pick your numbers first.
1, 2, 3.
Of course.
All right, that makes it easy. And Mr. Day.
I'm going to do it a little even better. 4, 5, 6.
Okay. All right, so Chris, you are behind, so we're going to start with you first. All righty. Your 2-point question. comes in the category of move. Maybe. There we go. All right. Your 2-point question comes in the category of WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 13, who was the special guest referee for the match between Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Oh, shit. Was it Vince McMahon?
No, that is incorrect. It was Ken Shamrock.
Sorry, I almost said Mike Tyson. I couldn't remember which one he was a referee for.
That was the one. That was the Stone Cold Shawn Michaels.
Alrighty. James, are we still? Yeah, he can still.
Yeah, we're still going. He's still got it.
Okay, I can hit him a 3-pointer.
Okay, cool. All right. Your next question comes in the category of SummerSlam. At SummerSlam 2009, who won the 15 Diva Battle Royal?
Nikki Bella?
That is incorrect. Correct answer is Beth Phoenix.
Makes sense.
She's the best.
All right.
She's good.
So,
is it just because she's married to Edge?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Well, this is it. Chris Day has to hit this, or that's it. TKO City.
Yes, sir. All righty. Your final question for 5 points and to stay in the game comes in the category of mixed bag. At WrestleMania 15, who did Sable beat to retain the WWF Women's Championship?
I'm guessing it's wrong. I'm going to guess China.
And your winner with a knockout is Grant Gregory. Correct answer is Tori.
Okay.
Tori Wilson.
All right. So a good match, guys. Chris couldn't really pull that second round. Well, not the second round, really. You got the 1 point, but
Third round.
That first round kind of killed you a little bit.
Yep.
All right. So we will go. James, what did you think about the match?
Like I said, solid match. I mean, Grant obviously got the victory out. I mean, it's like you said, Chris Day, the first round hurt him. He was trying to play catch up the whole time. He made a good effort in round number 2, but just couldn't hit any of the third round questions. And, TKO is where it landed. Grant Gregory gets another victory. And, Chris Day, I mean, honestly, he held his own in a way that I didn't expect, really. So, I mean, it was cool to see what he could do. And who knows, maybe he'll stick around and we can see where he'll go here.
Absolutely. I think it was just that first round, and you're right, he was trying to play catch up. It, it started to work, but that third round, didn't really do any favors. So we will go to our winner for the night. Grant Gregory, how are you feeling after your wrestling match?
Good. I won a match today, James won 2, Chris lost 2, I won 1, lost 1. So I guess between, the group that's here, we've had a pretty interesting day, a pretty diverse day. So that's been fun. Overall, they were pretty easy questions for most of you, but they were tough questions for me in certain ones. So I know I'm definitely not going to be a top contender in wrestling. But if Jay in his next match has a loss, we will both be 0-1. I'd like to face him again and try and, get that monkey off my back when he beat me. So, but apart from that, I'm not going to call anyone out.
All right. Well, good job tonight. Definitely earned that win. And you do know wrestling, so that's good. So we'll go over to the unfortunate loser of the night, Chris Day. How are you feeling after this match?
I'm bummed, obviously. But I'm also proud of the way I played. Especially coming off of a 16-0 destruction. It just wasn't my night that night. But tonight, it's a lot better than it was. I'll say this. I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of messed up with myself. That Stone Cold Steve Austin question fucked me over. And, you know, I'm not going to do my rock impression. I will in a second for something else. But, like, here's the thing. I held my own a little bit, and I was trying to keep up, and it obviously didn't work out the way I would. But I honestly didn't think Greg knew that much. I really didn't. But I agree with Greg. Those were some really tough questions. Like, they were some really, really tough questions. But they were great questions.
I'm sorry, who you agree with?
The Australian from the land down under, yes.
Yeah, it's Grant, not Greg.
Whatever. That being said, I am going to train my ass off. And that being said, I am going to train my ass off so I can face Grant again down the line. But I actually have a little message for somebody. Now, I have really wanted to come out and say this because I have been wanting my team to come back. Haven, you got lucky, dude. That just wasn't my night. Now I'm done with this because I'm ready to kick your candy ass. It's different now. I've studied a lot more now. You ain't gonna get that 16 and no.
You know what? Haven's not here, so I'm just gonna speak for him on behalf of the NWO. He will 100% take your challenge, and he will 100% beat your ass in that challenge, and we're gonna make that happen. You're not going to beat the NWO.
I might have been fucked by the NWO before, but I'm not going to be fucked by the NWO this time. And that sounded really weird.
But you will. And
what are you talking about? It just happened to you like 20 minutes ago.
I don't want to talk about that, James.
Literally. I beat you. Havens beat you. James has beat you. What?
Hey, I did beat somebody in your NWO, though. I've beaten somebody in your NWO. Matt.
Who?
Twice.
Matt's not in the NWO.
He was.
For like 1 hour.
Still, he was in the NWO when he faced me in movie trivia.
And you're not going to beat us, so just knock it off.
I beat Haven in movie trivia, though. And my first match.
All right.
That being said, I was good to be back. Thank you for having me back.
You didn't go anywhere.
Seriously, Monkey's in the truck. Mute his mic.
Alrighty, so with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. We'll go around and see where we can find everybody. We will start with our winner of the evening, Grant. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me anywhere there's good trivia. I'm playing it, watching it, hosting it, or being the monkey in the truck. So yeah, enjoy.
And yeah, absolutely. Perfect. And we'll go to the loser of the evening. Chris, where can people find you?
Well, apparently not getting my mic muted, hopefully, by a monkey in a truck. No, you can find me on a really good division called Action Roundup. I started this Action League because I felt motivated by the guys at Joe. And like all seriousness, these guys are good friends of mine, and they inspired me to kind of, want to create something that I love, which is action films. And we have an incredible match between Grant and James. It was one hell of a debut. Hopefully Nicole gets down there someday. I would love to see her face Haven or something like that. That'd be fun. But no, thank you so much for having me. It's cool to kind of it's been a while. Like, I know she's going to say, yeah, go anywhere. I haven't really wrestled in a wrestling match. Like, I haven't done that in a while, and I haven't been coming to
the season just started 2 weeks ago.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean. I haven't been in a wrestling match in a while since I moved, and I had a lot of personal drama. But I'm doing a lot better now, and I'm glad to be back.
All right. The monkeys in the truck need fire.
Stop with the fucking monkeys in the goddamn trunk. Shit. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, James, thank you for co-hosting with me tonight. As always, it's good to have you. I'm, just a fanboy. But where can everybody find you at?
Always a pleasure to be of service to the queen of the NWO. And, of course, you can find me right here at Jack of All Trivia, hosting the Inner Geekdom Leagues if you guys want to play, if you're a fan of comic book movies, video game movies, all that good stuff. Come on in. We'd love to have you. You can also find me defending my wrestling championship right here, hosted by Nicole Morris. I'm always looking for new challengers. Can't wait to see who steps up to the plate next. And, of course, you can find me getting my ass kicked over in the Movie Trivia League. 9 times out of 10, that's usually what happens. And, of course, I made my debut just a little while ago in the Comic Book League. You can catch that ass-whooping that I handed Chris Day anytime you so choose. And believe me, it's good for a chuckle at any random time. But in any case, that is going to do it for me. Thank you very much for having me, Miss Nicole. Let's wrap this up.
Absolutely. All right. And of course, you know where to find me. Wednesdays, wrestling, Jack of all trivia, doing the movie title and all that kind of stuff. And like I said previously, fanboying over James as always. So that is where you can find us. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight and have a good evening.